All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports on this Wednesday as we continue with our current NFL sim season. We start Week 12 tonight with our Thursday night game on a Wednesday night. It'll be the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, an NFC Central matchup. Tampa Bay currently at 6-4, one game behind the Packers, who sit at 7-3 atop the NFC Central. And the Lions, well, they're having a rough year. They're 3-7. They're currently in 5th place and last place in the AFC Central Division. Evil Dead is taking the Buccaneers in this one. Evil Dead is 99-64 on the season. He has lost the last 3 in a row. He's holding at 99. He's at pinball today, and hopefully he might check in, but he's not going to be here for the most part as he's at a pinball. They have their pinball tournaments on Wednesday night. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida, for this one. It'll be the Lions and the Buccaneers here on Jammin' Sports. welcome into Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. It's the Lions and the Buccaneers. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports. Great to have you along. Evil Dead has got the Bucks. Ziffin also has the Bucks. Waldo is with us. Cuddles is with us. We'll figure out who Cuddles going with the Lions. The Loins going with the Loins. There's the kickoff. Isaac Peak about 7 yards deep. Touchback. And that's where Detroit will have it, 1st and 10 from their own 25. Misty's trying to tell me something, but she's in the other room. I can't hear. Taylor Lane Dickerson in his 9th year out of Wake Forest. Misty's for the Bucks. We know that. Tampa Bay at 6 and 4. Detroit at 3 and 7. Waldo's going with the Detroit Loins. Gotcha. Good to see Waldo here tonight. Cuddles, good to see you. Misty says hi. 1st and 10, Detroit from the 25-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. White in motion. Dickerson hands off to Jamison, and Carter Jamison makes his way out to the 33-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Carter Jamison, the 4th year back out of Oregon State. Just underway, live from Tampa, Florida. As we kick off week 12 of our current NFL sim season. 2nd and 2 from the 33-yard line. Dickerson, play action, rolls out, throws, dumps it off to Henderson, and Henderson out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 5, and that'll be a Lions 1st down. David Henderson, the 5th-year running back out of Louisiana Monroe. Austin Schaefer comes over and makes the tackle, the 9th-year linebacker out of Florida International. We're in week 12. We can start going over the playoff picture as we have 5 more weeks for the regular season here. 6 if you count this one. 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun. Throws across the middle. It gets tipped. Incomplete. Let's take a look at the Lions offense. Up front, Clarkson, Mays, Olsen, Foster, and Saunders. And then it's Neal, Henderson, Jamison, Aarons, and White. Going to be 2nd and 10 for Detroit. In the NFC, if the playoffs started today, the Giants would win the East and be the number 1 seed at 9 and 2. The Cardinals would win the West and be the 2 seed at 8 and 3. On 2nd and 10, Dickerson draws back, throws outside, caught by White. No, White can't hold on. Incomplete. That was broken up. And now the Buccaneer defense. Spires, Floyd, Vincent, and Armstrong up front. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, Bolton, Schaefer, and Mobley. And the secondary, Graver, Reed, Williams, and Keys. Continuing in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers would win the Central at 7 and 3, and they'd be the 3 seed if the playoffs started today. 3rd and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws deep, caught by Kevin Aarons all the way down to the 28-yard line. That's a 34-yard catch by Kevin Aarons, the tight end, in his 3rd year out of UCLA. And that'll be a Detroit 1st down. Making the tackle, number 25, Eric Williams, the third-year safety out of Oklahoma. The wild cards right now in the NFC, if the playoffs started today, San Francisco would be the 4 seed at 7-4. Tampa Bay would be the 5 seed at 6-4. And Chicago would be the 6 seed at 6-4. First down, Dickerson. It gets tipped, incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. So in the NFC, the Giants and the Cardinals would have the first round byes. And if the playoffs started today, the wild card would be Chicago at Green Bay and Tampa Bay at San Francisco. But the playoffs don't start today. 2nd and 10. Lions from the Buccaneer 28. Dickerson throws outside, caught by Jamison. And Carter Jamison down to the 20. A gain of 8 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. In the AFC, if the playoffs started today, Miami would win the East, be the 1 seed at 9-2. Kansas City would win the West, the 2 seed at 8-2. They'd have byes. More in a second. 3rd and 2 from the 20-yard line. Dickerson to Jamison, picks up the first down, and Carter Jamison down to the 9-yard line. A gain of 11 and another Detroit first down. Nice opening drive by Detroit, all the way down to the Buccaneer 9. Indianapolis would win the Central. They'd be the 3 seed at 7-3. And then the wild cards, the Jets would be the 4 seed at 8-3. The Raiders would be the 5 seed at 7-3. And the Browns would be the 6 seed at 7-4. In the first round would be Cleveland at Indianapolis and Oakland at the Jets. If the playoffs started today, but they don't. First and goal for the Lions at the Buccaneer 9-yard line. Dickerson looking. Throws near side, caught by Aarons. And Kevin Aarons down to the 3-yard line, a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd and goal for Detroit at the Buccaneer 3. Long sustained opening drive for Detroit. Under 5 minutes now left to play in the first quarter. Dickerson on 2nd and goal. Hands off to Jamison. He gets hit in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of a yard. Tackle made by Xavier Armstrong, the 7th-year defensive end out of Utah State. And that's going to bring up 3rd and goal for the Bucks. Or for the Lions, excuse me, at the Buccaneer 4-yard line. Lions come out. Dickerson under center.
Here we go. Green, 39.
Neal in motion.
39.
Dickerson draws back, throws to the end zone, caught by Banks. Touchdown, Detroit. Jerome Banks, the 4th-year tight end out of Buffalo. A 4-yard touchdown catch. And Detroit takes the opening kickoff. They march down the field and get a touchdown. And they lead it 6-0. Drew Lyons, the place kicker, the rookie out of Virginia, will come on for the extra point. Lions for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead it 7-0, 4:18 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 12, our Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports. We've made it to week 12. That puts us in the 3rd week of November on the schedule, if you're wondering. Lions will kick off. Tampa Bay is going to get it for the first time, down 7-0. Drew Lyons will kick off. There's the kick from the 6-yard line. Clark on the return over the 25. And Marcus Clark brings it back to the 31-yard line. The 4th-year running back out of UCLA. And the Buccaneers offense will come on for the first time, led by Jackson Dart, the 2nd-year quarterback out of Ole Miss. Tampa Bay coming off that heartbreaking loss to the Seahawks last week. Now we're in week 12. We're not in week 2. Bucs will start from their own 31, down 7-0. Tampa Bay comes out. Dart under center. 2 receivers to the near side. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell around the outside turns back inside and gets to the 38-yard line, a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 2nd and 3. Andrew Mitchell, the 3rd-year back out of Penn State. Gary Pawlowski on the tackle, the 10th-year defensive end out of Army. Your mind is messed up. 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line. Dart under center. Dart draws back, throws, caught by Woolfolk. And Desmond Woolfolk out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Tampa Bay first down. The former Eagle, Desmond Woolfolk, in his 7th year out of Chattanooga. Played 5 years for Philadelphia. Now in his 2nd year with the Bucs. Tackle made by number 25, Bryce Anderson, 8th-year defensive back out of Georgia. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at their own 48. 3:19 left to play in the first quarter. Lions up 7-0. Dart hands off to Mitchell across midfield to the 48. A gain of 4. Let's take a look at the Buccaneer offense. Up front, Shallard, Childers, Hinder, Myers, and Schapp. And then it's Welsh, Pearson, Mitchell, Harris, and Woolfolk. It'll be 2nd and 5 from the 48-yard line. Clock is moving, 2:56 and counting here in the first quarter. On 2nd and 5, Bucs in the offset eye. Dart draws back, throws, and it's nearly picked off. Dylan Neal knocks it down, the linebacker. And let's take a look at the Lions defense. They play a 3-4. Russell Ball and Pawlowski up front. Linebackers, Young, Neal, Brown, and Farrell. And the secondary, Anderson, Keys, Baird, and Hopkins. 3rd and 5 for the Bucs. At the Lion 48-yard line. 5 wide, empty backfield. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking, steps up. Still looking, rolls out. He got hit from behind. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down. David Russell came from behind, disrupted the pass. 8th-year defensive end out of Michigan. And that'll bring up 4th and 5. 2:40 left in the first. Bucs will punt. Zach Murray back to punt. Murray gets the punt away. And that's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Detroit will take over, up 7-0. Taylor Lane Dickerson brings the offense back out onto the field. Detroit at 3-7. They're in the cellar in the NFC Central. They are not mathematically eliminated from the playoffs yet. Even if they lose today, they're still alive, believe it or not. 1st and 10 for the 16. 3 to the near side. Dickerson fakes the handoff, throws outside to Isaac Peak. And Isaac Peak out to the 24-yard line. A gain of 8, and that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Isaac Peak, the fourth-year receiver out of Montana. And that'll bring up second down. Lions up 7-0, looking for more. 2:10 left in the first. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson, hands off, nope, play action looking. Throws, caught by Jamison. And Carter Jamison out to the 29-yard line. And that'll be a Lions first down. Evil Dead eliminated. He's at pinball tonight. He's not here tonight. He gave me his pick, though. He took Tampa Bay. Carter Jamison, the fourth-year back out of Oregon State. .145 and counting. What? I thought it was. 1st and 10. 4 wide. 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Rolls out. Throws deep down the sideline. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. The intended receiver was Dylan Neal in his 7th year out of VMI. No show, no pick. That's the rules. As long as you get me the picks ahead of time, I'm good. 2nd and 10 from the 29. Dickerson hands off to Jamison. And Jamison to the 27-yard line. He's going to lose 2 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12. Greg Spires on the tackle in his 13th year out of Iowa. It'll be 3rd and 12 for Detroit. At their own 27-yard line, up 7-0. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun, single back. Dickerson sets up a screen pass to Jamison. Down the sideline, he stumbles down. And he gets out to the 31-yard line, a gain of 4. It'll be 4th and 8. And Detroit will have to punt. He probably would have got a lot more had he not stumbled. 40 seconds left to play here in the first. Jeremiah Restrepo in his 11th year out of James Madison back to punt. Gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 26. Making the fair catch, number 32, Marcus Clark. It'll be 1st and 10, Tampa Bay going the other way. .31 seconds left. We're in the first quarter, live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 12, the opening game of Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. Tampa Bay looking to tie the game up. On first down, everybody in tight. Dart, hands off to Mitchell up the middle, and Mitchell to the 29, a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 2nd and 7. Tackle made by number 53, Eddie Young, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Virginia Tech. And that might have been the last play of the quarter. See if they get the play off in time. On 2nd and 7. That's the end of the first quarter. Lions up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 12 here at Jammin' Sports. The 3-7 Lions, the 6-4 Buccaneers. Tampa Bay 1 game behind the Packers in the NFC Central. Lions lead at 7-0 as we start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Bucs at their own 29-yard line. Tampa Bay comes out in the I formation. Dart hands off to Mitchell, and Andrew Mitchell to the 31-yard line. a gain of 2. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Tackle made by Stephon Brown, the rookie linebacker out of LSU. It'll be 3rd and 5 for the Bucs at their own 31. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Adam Welsh out to the 45-yard line. The 11th year receiver out of Ohio State. 24 yards to Welsh. He played 10 years with Buffalo, now in his first season with Tampa Bay. And that'll be a Buccaneer first down. $7:15 left to play in the first half. Lions up 7-0. Tampa Bay on the move. 1st and 10 from the Detroit 45-yard line. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell picks up 3 to the 42-yard line. Let me take out the trash right here. I have an uninvited guest. He is gone. 2nd and 6 from the 42-yard line. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. Mitchell picks up the first down. Out to the 32, a gain of 10. First down, Tampa Bay. Down to the Lion 32-yard line. Just one game tonight. And then I have stuff to take care of. We'll be off tomorrow. I have high school football tomorrow. They're playing on Thursday this week because Friday's Halloween. 1st and 10. Dart fakes the handoff. Watch out, he gets sacked back at the 39-yard line. A loss of 7 yards. Sack made by Caden Farrell, the 5th-year linebacker out of Nevada. That's going to bring up 2nd and 17 for the Bucs at the Detroit 39-yard line. Lions lead it 7-0. Tampa Bay trying to tie it up. They come out in the offset eye. Dart under center. Dart, play action. Dart looking. Dart got hit as he threw. Incomplete. He almost threw it right to David Russell. Incomplete. It'll be 3rd and 17. For Tampa Bay at the Detroit 39. $5:33 left to play here in the first half. Lions up 7-0. Detroit scored on their opening drive. We've had no scoring since then. Dart in the shotgun on 3rd down. Dart draws back. Looking. Dart throws deep, downfield, incomplete. Nearly picked off by Porter Baird, the rookie out of Oklahoma. The intended receiver was Ivory Moore, the rookie out of Illinois. It'll be 4th and 17 at the 39-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Tampa Bay will punt. Zach Murray back to punt. Murray gets the punt away. And that's going to be out of bounds at the 5. Great punt by Zach Murray. And now the Lions offense comes back out. They'll have it 1st and 10, up 7-0. But they're going to have to start at their own 5-yard line. 5:19 left here in the first half. Let's see if the Tampa Bay defense can get a safety. You got to watch out for it here. Yes, Detroit is deep in their own end. Lions come out. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun.
Green 39. Green 39.
Dickerson drops back, throws, and nearly picked off. That was broken up by Reggie Reed, the 6th-year safety out of SMU. And that'll be 2nd and 5, or 2nd and 10 from the 5-yard line. $5:16 left to play here in the first half. Lions come out. 4 receivers set wide. Dickerson in the shotgun.
Blue landed.
Dickerson hands off to Jamison. And Jamison to the 6, a gain of a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Now they say no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Austin Schaefer on the tackle, the former Jet. A big 3rd down for Detroit. 3rd and 10 from their own 6. 4 wide for the Lions. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back. Dickerson throws, caught by Jamison. And Carter Jamison out to the 16, a gain of 10. And that'll be a Detroit first down. Lions keep the drive alive. Four and a half minutes left to play here in the first half. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Lions at the 16. Detroit comes out 4 wide, 3 to the near side. Dickerson drops back, throws, caught by Aarons, and Kevin Aarons to the 24. A gain of 8, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 2. The 3rd-year tight end out of UCLA. We're coming up on 4 minutes left to play here in the first half. Lions up 7-0. Last week against Seattle, Tampa Bay put up 25 points in the first half. On 2nd and 2, in the offset eye, Dickerson drops back, throws, caught by Allen out of the backfield. That's Corey Allen, the fullback, in his 3rd year out of Oregon. That's a 13-yard gain, another Lions first down. This Detroit drive started at the 5-yard line. They moved it out to the 37. Three and a half minutes left. Thank you, Waldo. Probably not Saturday either. Be back on Sunday. 1st and 10 from the 37. Jamison around the outside. And Jamison to the 38-yard line. A gain of a yard, if that much. It'll be 2nd and 10. On the tackle will be Howard Bolton, the 2nd-year linebacker out of Oregon State. Coming up on 3 minutes left to play here in the first half. 2nd and 10 from the Lions. 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Terrell. And Terrell doesn't get much. That's Timmy Terrell, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. A gain of a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9 at the 38. Tackle made by number 99, Alec Vincent, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Fresno State. Four wide for Detroit. Dickerson in the shotgun, 3rd and 9. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws down the middle, and it's nearly picked off. Eric Williams, the safety, nearly had himself a pick. 3rd-year safety out of Oklahoma to bring up 4th and 9. Yeah, after tonight, we'll be back on Sunday. Got a busy weekend ahead of me. 4th and 9 from the 38-yard line. I have to fill in tomorrow night to do a football game on the radio. Normally I'm in the studio. Restrepo back to punt, gets the punt away. And that's going to go into the end zone, touchback. Tampa Bay will have it at the 20-yard line. 2:12 left to play here in the first half. And it's still just a 7-0 lead for Detroit. Who do they play next week in week 13? Let's find out. Detroit will host Green Bay for the Thanksgiving game next week. Tampa Bay next week will be at San Diego. They'll head out west. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line in the offset eye. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell, the big gain. Mitchell all the way out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 15 and a Tampa Bay first down. As we hit the 2-minute warning. Lions up 7-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. 2 minutes left here in the first half. Lions up 7-0. Let's see if the Bucs can tie the game up. Tampa Bay has all three of their timeouts. They have it 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. Detroit at 3 and 7. Tampa Bay at 6 and 4. Jackson Dart, the quarterback, under center. Dart draws back. Throws downfield. Caught by Richards. Out to the 40-yard line. Antonio Richards. That's going to be a gain of 20. Tampa Bay stays in the hurry up. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart rolls out. Throws it deep. He's got a man and he overthrows him. Oh, Desmond Woolfolk was open. And it was just overthrown. There you go. Thank you, Waldo. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. We're in week 12. Week 13 will be the Thanksgiving week. And Detroit will play Green Bay for the Thanksgiving game next week. 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Woolfolk. And Desmond Woolfolk out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 14 yards. And that'll be another Tampa Bay first down. Clock is moving. 1:24 and counting. They're not taking a timeout. We have 3 Thanksgiving games next week. Green Bay, Detroit, Minnesota at Dallas, and Kansas City at Chicago. Those are the 3 Turkey Day games. That's not until week 13, though. We're just starting week 12. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Mitchell. And Andrew Mitchell to the 17-yard line. And the Bucs take a timeout. Be a gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 11 for Tampa Bay at the Detroit 17-yard line. A minute 1 left in the half. On 2nd and inches, Buccaneers come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart throws. Caught by Woolfolk. Out to the 7. A gain of 10. It'll be a first down, and Tampa Bay takes their second timeout. It'll be 1st and goal for the Bucs at the Lions 7-yard line. Tampa Bay trying to tie the game up going into halftime. Jimmy Jam with Waldo here tonight. Great to have you along. Misty's here, hoping the Buccaneers can score. We're down to 56 seconds left in the first half. Waldo's not here. He's over in the concession stand. Hiding in the crowd. Got to find it. 4 wide. Dart in the shotgun. First and goal. Dart draws back. Dart looking, throws near side. Caught by Mitchell. Down to the 1. Out of bounds at the 1 yard line. A gain of 6. It'll be second and goal. And that'll stop the clock with 50 seconds left. He went out of bounds ahead of the pylon, not behind the pylon. .50 seconds left. Tampa Bay still has a timeout here in the first half. Everybody in tight for the Bucks. They come out in the eye. Dart under center. Dart, play action. Watch out, he gets sacked. All the way back at the 9 yard line. Caden Farrell, the linebacker, in his 5th year out of Nevada, making the sack, a loss of 8. It'll be third and goal back at the 9 yard line. Farrell came rushing in there unblocked and got the sack. I believe these teams played earlier in the season. Let me see if I can find it. Third and goal from the 9 yard line. Dart in the shotgun, a back on either side. Dart looking. Dart still looking. Throws outside. Caught by Mitchell. Mitchell's going to be taken down at the 4 yard line. A gain of 5. Tampa Bay takes a timeout, their last, with 14 seconds left. And the Buccaneers are going to have to settle for a field goal. Misty thinks there's this grand conspiracy in the universe whenever she picks the Bucks. Not true. The football gods don't hate you. This will be a 21 yard field goal attempt by Chris Shaw, the rookie out of Alabama. Snap, kick is up, and kick is good. It's now a 7-3 ball game in favor of the Lions with 11 seconds left. Here at Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Week 12, our Thursday night game here at Jammin' Sports. I'm trying to see if Detroit and Tampa Bay have played this season already. I'm on to week 5 looking. Week 7. Let's see. Well, anywho, the Buccaneers will kick off. Zach Murray will kick from the 7 yard line. Neal over the 20, 25, 30. Dylan Neal, a nice return out to the 38 yard line. 6 seconds left until halftime. Lions up 7-3. Still looking at the schedule here. Yes, they played back in week 7 in Detroit. Tampa Bay won that game 27-19. This might be the last play of the quarter. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, throws down the sideline into a crowd, bouncing around, incomplete. 2 seconds left. Nearly picking it off was Donnie Gray, the rookie out of Arkansas, had his hands on it. As Detroit tried a Hail Mary, 2 seconds left. They can try another one. Threw into a scrum. 2nd and 10 from the 38 yard line, 2 seconds remaining. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws into a crowd again, bouncing around, incomplete. halftime. Halftime score, Detroit 7, Tampa Bay 3. Here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We get set to start the second half. Lions lead the Bucs 7-3. Detroit trying to keep their slim playoff hopes alive at 3-7. Tampa Bay trying to keep pace with the Packers in the NFC Central. There's the kickoff. Tampa Bay will get the second half kickoff. From the 5, Pearson over the 15, 20, 25. And Eldrin Pearson brings it out to the 31-yard line. And that's where Tampa Bay will have it, 1st and 10. Jimmy Jam with Waldo here today. Evil Dead's at pinball. Misty's here. If Tampa Bay can get a touchdown, they can take the lead here. It looks like Tampa Bay has not recovered from their loss to the Seahawks last week. They were held scoreless in the second half. In the I formation, Dart draws back. Dart throws, caught by Woolfolk. Out to the 37, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Jackson Dart last week at Seattle had 4 touchdown passes in the first half. And we thought he might become the first to throw 5. But the Seahawks shut out the Buccaneers in the second half. And Seattle won that game 30-25. 4 wide, 2nd and 4. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Throws, caught by Welsh. And Adam Welsh to the 40-yard line, a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Cody Neal, the linebacker, in his 12th year out of Oklahoma State, on the tackle. We will put some college football games on after this. I think we have Missouri at Minnesota up next, and then it's Michigan at Notre Dame. We'll have 2 college games for you when this is over. 3rd and 1 from the 40-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Dart in the shotgun. Dart to Mitchell. And Mitchell back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. It'll be 4th down. The Buccaneers do not get the first down here on the opening drive of the second half. They'll have to punt. .6:45 and counting. Zach Murray gets the punt away. Inside the 5 and into the end zone. Touchback. Detroit will have it, 1st and 10 from the 20, up 7-3. Been kind of a low-scoring game here. It's turned into a defensive struggle. 6:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Tampa Bay currently in 2nd place, and Detroit in 5th place in the NFC Central. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Lions come out. Dickerson under center.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
Dickerson, they pitch to Jameson around the outside, and Carter Jameson out to the 23-yard line, a gain of 3. That'll bring up 2nd and 7. Austin Schaefer comes over and makes the tackle. on second down. 4 wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson draws back. Throws down the middle. Caught by Philip White. Down to the 33-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Detroit first down. Philip White, the third-year receiver out of the University of Florida. Tackle made by Jerome King, the second-year linebacker out of Duke. And that'll be a Lions first down. .5:45 and counting. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws and incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 10. 5:32 left here in the third quarter. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Jameson around the outside. And Carter Jameson is going to lose a yard back to the 32-yard line as Caldwell comes in. Preston Caldwell, the defensive end, on the tackle in his 6th year out of Washington. It'll be 3rd and 11 for Detroit at their own 32-yard line. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back. Dickerson throws deep downfield. Caught by Dylan Neal all the way down to the 27-yard line. I don't know how he caught that. 23 and 18. 41 yards to Dylan Neal, the 7th-year receiver out of VMI. He was well covered and he still caught this. Look at that. I mean, the coverage was right there by Eric Williams. 1st and 10 Detroit at the Tampa Bay 27-yard line. Detroit can make this a 2-score game with a touchdown. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson to Jameson. And Jameson to the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Greg Spires comes in and makes the tackle. The 13th-year defensive end out of Iowa. It'll be 2nd and 9 back at the 26-yard line. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Terrell. And Terrell still on his feet down to the 20-yard line. Timmy Terrell, the rookie out of Pittsburgh. Tackle made by number 73 for the Bucks. And that's Xavier Armstrong, the defensive end in his 7th year out of Utah State. 3rd and 3 for the Lions at the Tampa Bay 20. Big third down right here. 4 wide. Dickerson under center. Dickerson looking. Dickerson throws. And caught by Isaac Peak down to the 9-yard line. That'll be a gain of 11. And that's a Detroit first down. C.J. Keys on the tackle. The 2nd-year defensive back out of Army. First and goal, Detroit. .3:15 and counting. We're in the third quarter. First and goal from the Buccaneer 9 in the offset eye. Dickerson fakes the handoff. Watch out, he's going to get sacked. Back at the 17, a loss of 8. Greg Spires again on the tackle. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 17-yard line. We watch the replay. Under 3 minutes left now in the third quarter. Lions are backed up. It'll be 2nd and goal at the Tampa Bay 17-yard line. Detroit comes out. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson draws back, throws, and caught by Philip White. No, he does not hold on. He couldn't hold on. Jason Rose broke up the pass, the rookie out of Texas A&M. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 17-yard line. 2:34 and counting. Well, the clock stops with 2:34 in the third quarter. 4 wide. Dickerson in the gun on 3rd down. Dickerson back. Throws a fade. Caught by White. Touchdown, Detroit. A 17-yard touchdown catch by Philip White, the 3rd-year receiver at the University of Florida. And the Lions go up by 10, 13-3. Did he get both feet down? Oh, I don't know about that. They might review that. They might overturn that. Here's the review. I don't think he got both feet down.
The previous play is under review.
They may call that touchdown back. He doesn't get the other foot down. He got one down, but that's it. Let's see what they call. Here's the official's call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
They said it stands. All right. And the Lions lead it 13-3. The extra point will make it an 11-point lead, a 2-possession lead. Drew Lyons comes on for the PAT. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Lions lead it 14-3, 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter. Live from Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. Our Week 12 Thursday night game to kick off the week here at Jammin' Sports in Tampa Bay. This looks like an extension of their second half against Seattle last week. They've only mustered 3 points. I'm not going to say that Detroit has dominated, but they are up 14-3 with 2.5 left in the third. Drew Lyons will kick off for Detroit. This will be fielded at the 4-yard line by Marcus Clark over the 20, 25, and Clark brings it out to the 30-yard line. And that's where the Bucs will have it, 1st and 10. Buccaneers offense comes out. They find themselves down by 2 scores, but there's still plenty of time. We're still in the third quarter with 2:25 left. Buccaneers will start at their own 30-yard line. If the Bucs lose, Evil Dead's going to miss 4 in a row. He's just stuck at 99 wins. In the I formation. Dart under center. Dart hands off to Mitchell. And Mitchell plowing forward out to the 38-yard line. A gain of 8. Make it a gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. Andrew Mitchell, the third-year back out of Penn State. Cody Neal, the linebacker, on the tackle. 2nd and 1. We're coming up on 2 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. 4 wide for the Bucs. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell. Gets the first down. Out to the 45-yard line. A gain of 7. First down, Tampa Bay. 1:43 and counting here in the third quarter. Making the tackle that time, number 32, Porter Baird, the rookie out of Oklahoma. Dart under center, first down.
Hurry up, here we go. Blue line it.
Dart throws, caught by Kent Harris, the tight end, down the sideline. And Harris down to the Lions 25. That's a 30-yard gain for Kent Harris, the rookie tight end out of Texas A&M. Tampa Bay's offense finally has something going. All the way down to the Lion 25-yard line. .121 left to play here in the third quarter. 1st and 10, Tampa Bay at the Detroit 25. They come out in the offset eye. Dart under center.
All right, here we go. Green 30.
Gates in motion.
Green 30.
Dart to Mitchell around the corner. And Mitchell across the 20 out to the 17-yard line. A gain of 8. That's going to bring up 2nd and 2. Ken Hopkins, the fourth-year defensive back out of Miami, on the tackle. We're down to 52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Tampa Bay trying to make it a one-possession game again. Second and 2 from the 17. Buccaneers come out. Dart under center.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
Evans in motion.
319.
Dart, play action, throws, and incomplete. They were looking for Francis Evans, but it was broken up by Stephen Brown, the rookie linebacker out of LSU. Nice play by Brown. It'll be 3rd and 2 for the Bucs at the Detroit 17 with 32 seconds left to play here in quarter number 3. In the I formation, Dart under center. Dart to Pearson, and Elgin Pearson picks up the first down. 4 yards out to the 13-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay. Pearson in his 6th year out of Ohio State. Tackle made by number 25, Bryce Anderson, in his 8th year out of Georgia. We're down to 12 seconds left. 1st and 10, 5 wide. Dart in the shotgun. Will they get the playoff before the end of the quarter? Dart throws, caught by Evans. Down to the 1, a gain of 12 at the end of 3. Lions up 14-3 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. We go to the fourth quarter. Lions lead the Buccaneers 14-3. It'll be 1st and goal, Tampa Bay at the Detroit 1 as we start the fourth and final quarter. Buccaneers trying to make it a one-possession game. This is their best drive of the game so far. Four wide for the Bucs. Dart in the shotgun. Dart to Mitchell. He gets nailed in the backfield. A loss of 4 yards. Gary Pawlowski came in there, the 10th year defensive end out of Army, and just nailed him. A loss of 4. It'll be 2nd and goal back at the 5-yard line. Jimmy Jam with Waldo and Misty here tonight. Just one NFL game tonight. We have a couple of college games after this. We'll be back on Sunday after tonight. Have a busy next 3 days. 2nd and goal from the 5. Dart hands off to Mitchell. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 5-yard touchdown run by Andrew Mitchell, the 3rd year back out of Penn State. And the Bucs get back in the game. They're down 14-9. Tampa Bay will probably go for 2 to make it a 3-point game. So the 2-point conversion try by the Buccaneers. Dart under center. Dart to Mitchell, and that doesn't work. He gets nailed. Gary Pulaski came in there, made the tackle. So it remains a 14-9 game with 7:32 left to play here in the fourth quarter. Vikings Skywalker is in the house. We're in the fourth quarter, Viking. Detroit leads Tampa Bay 14-9. We have another upset brewing here. Tampa Bay currently in second place in the NFC Central, 1 game behind the Green Bay Packers. Detroit in last place at 3-7. But the Lions lead it by 5, 14-9. The Bucs really haven't played all that well, except for that last drive. Zach Murray will kick. Bucs are still hung over from Seattle last week. There's the kick. From the 7-yard line, Neal over the 20, 25, 30, and Dylan Neal out to the 32-yard line. First down, Lions. Waldo took the Lions. Evil Dead took the Bucs. Misty took the Bucs. $7:28 left here in the fourth quarter. Tampa Bay trying to get a stop here. It's our Week 12 Thursday night game to kick off the week. First and 10 for the Lions. Dickerson under center. Franks in motion. Dickerson to Henderson. And Henderson only gets 2 out to the 34-yard line. That's David Henderson on the carry. John Mobley on the tackle, number 56. The 13th year linebacker out of Texas A&M. It'll be 2nd and 8 from the 34-yard line. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson under center. Dickerson pump fakes, hands off to Jamison. And Carter Jamison close to the marker, out to the 42-yard line. A gain of 7 will be 13 inches. Tackle made by, let's see who made the tackle. By number 22, Reggie Reed, the safety. It'll be 13 inches for Detroit. At their own 42. Lions come out 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson back. Dickerson throws. Caught on the sideline by Neal for the first down. A gain of 12 to Dylan Neal across midfield. Actually, a gain of 4, I'm sorry. They're on this side of the 50-yard line. It's still a first down. That'll move the chains. .625 and counting. First and 10. 4 wide for Detroit. Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jamison. And Carter's Jamison across midfield to the 48-yard line. A gain of 6. That's going to bring up 2nd and 4. Hudson Graber on the tackle. 8th-year defensive back out of Michigan. We're under 6 minutes left in regulation. Lions up by 5, and they still have the ball. 2nd and 4 from the Buccaneer 48. Dickerson under center. Dickerson to Henderson. And Henderson to the 45, a gain of 3. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Tackle made by John Floyd, 5th-year defensive tackle out of Nebraska. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 1. Lions will have it at the Buccaneer 45-yard line. Lions come out in the eye. Dickerson to the up back. Allen picks up the first down. 2 yards out to the 43-yard line. Corey Allen, the fullback, in his 3rd year out of Oregon, picks up the first down. It'll be 1st and 10 Detroit. Lions now can eat up more time. They're up 14-9. Coming up on 5 minutes left. It's been a hard-fought game. 1st and 10 from the Buck 43. 4 wide. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Jamison up the middle, and Jamison to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd and 4. Tackle made by Jerome King. Meanwhile, the clock is moving. 4.5 minutes left. We're in the 4th quarter. Lions come out, 3 to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson drops back, throws, and caught by Kevin Aarons down to the 22-yard line. A 15-yard gain to the big tight end. 1st down, Detroit. Rose on the tackle. Jason Rose, the defensive back. 1st down, Detroit. We're coming up on 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter. 1st and 10 from the Buccaneer 22-yard line. Lions come out 4 wide, 3 to the far side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson to Jamison, and Carter Jamison, no gain. Maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Austin Schaefer came up, made the tackle. A field goal will keep it a 1-possession game. 2nd and 9 from the 22. Clock is still moving. 3:25 and counting. Dickerson in the shotgun, back to throw. Throws and caught by Seymour. All the way down to the 4-yard line. An 18-yard gain to Thomas Seymour, the rookie receiver at Louisiana Tech. Reggie Reed on the tackle. But that'll be a Lions 1st down. As we're coming up on 3 minutes left. Tell you what, Lions are getting the drive they needed at the time they needed it. We're at the 3-minute mark. Now we're down to 2:45. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. 3 to the near side. Dickerson in the shotgun. Dickerson looking. Throws, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. That was broken up by number 99, Alec Vincent, the defensive tackle, in his 3rd year out of Fresno State. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. .236 left. Lions come out in the eye. Dickerson under center. Banks in motion. Dickerson to Henderson. Touchdown, Detroit. David Henderson, the 5th-year back out of Louisiana Monroe, drives right up the middle for the touchdown, and the Lions go up 20-9. And that may have put this game out of reach. They're up by 11. About to make it 12. Extra point by Drew Lyons. Snap is up. Kick is good. Lions lead it 21-9. 2:33 left to play. The Bucks have to score twice. They need 2 touchdowns in 2.5 minutes. Misty says she gives up. Every time she picks the Bucks, they win. Or they lose, excuse me. Every time she doesn't pick them, they win. The universe is out to get her, I guess. I can think of more effective ways for the universe to get you rather than your Bucks not winning a game. Lions will kick off. 3 yards deep. Marcus Clark over the 15, 20, 25. And Clark brings it out to the 31-yard line. 2:29 left. Lions up by 12. The Tampa Bay offense will come back out, led by Jackson Dart. We'll be back on Sunday with NFL action for you. We'll have Baltimore at New England, Cincinnati at Miami, Houston at Indianapolis on Sunday. We've got college football for you next. 4 wide, 1st and 10. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart throws, caught by Mitchell, breaks the tackle, and Andrew Mitchell out to the 38. A gain of 7. Make it a gain of 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. And that might just take us to the 2-minute warning here. Let's see what happens. Will Tampa Bay get the playoff in time? 2nd and 2 from the 38-yard line. They do not. 2 minutes left. Lions up 21-9 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Raymond James Stadium, Tampa, Florida. The final 2 minutes of this one. Lions up by 12, 21-9. Looks like the Lions are going to be 4 and 7, and the Bucs are going to drop to 6 and 5. That's going to hurt Tampa Bay's playoff chances. Waldo's going to be 20 and 20. He'll be back even. Well done, Waldo.
Let's go.
Dart in the shotgun. 4 receivers set wide. On 2nd and 2, Dart looking, throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete. Broken up by Bryce Anderson. It'll be 3rd and 2 from the 38-yard line. Evil Dead's going to be 99 and 65. He's just holding at 99. He just can't get that 100th win. And Ziffin's going to be 0 and 2. Third and 2 for Tampa Bay at their own 38-yard line. Dart in the shotgun, a back on either side. Dart looking. Dart still looking. Throws. Caught by Welsh. And Welsh out to the 48-yard line. That'll be a gain of 14. Tampa Bay in the hurry up. 1st and 10 from the Lion 48-yard line. Dart draws back. Dart looking. Still looking. Throws. Caught by Welsh. Out to the 34. A gain of 14 yards. They stay in the hurry up. 1st and 10 Tampa Bay. Dart in the shotgun. Dart back. Dart looking. Throws. Near side. Caught by Pearson. A 2-yard gain. Out to the 32-yard line. And that'll bring up 2nd and 8. And that'll stop the clock with 1:22 left. Both teams still have all 3 of their timeouts. On 2nd down. 4 wide for the Bucs. Dart in the shotgun.
Set. Green 39.
Dart draws back. Throws inside. Caught by Woolfolk. And Desmond Woolfolk down to the 21-yard line. A gain of 11. And that's another Tampa Bay 1st down. They stay in the hurry up. Dart in the shotgun. Dart draws back. Dart throws near side. Caught by Richards. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. A gain of 7 to Antonio Richards, the rookie out of Illinois. That'll stop the clock. Tampa Bay still has all 3 of their timeouts. 1:03 remaining on the clock. Lions up 12, 21-9. 2nd and 3 for the Buccaneers at the Detroit 14-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Dart under center.
319.
Dart draws back. Dart looking. Dart throws it away. Incomplete. And that'll bring up 3rd down. It'll be 3rd and 3. .57 seconds left. Big third down for Tampa Bay at the Lion 14-yard line.
Now let's go.
Dart in the shotgun. Dart looking. Dart still looking. Still looking. Still looking. Throws. Caught by Moore in the back of the end zone. Ivory Moore, a 14-yard touchdown catch. That'll make it 21-15. It's a 6-point game. So hold the phones. This one's not over yet. If Tampa Bay can get the onside kick. First, the extra point. Chris Shaw will come on. The rookie out of Alabama for the point after. The kick is up, and it's good. 21-16. 48 seconds left. Now the Bucs have to hope they get the onside kick. If the Buccaneers get this, then this game, the interest in this game will ramp up. Zach Murray will tee it up for Tampa Bay. Here's the onside kick attempt. And it's going to be recovered by the Lions at the Buccaneer 41-yard line. Well, Tampa Bay still has all three of their timeouts. If they can force a 3 and out, they get the ball back with about 20 seconds left. Taylor Lane Dickerson comes out to lead the offense. .47 seconds left. If Detroit gets a first down, that will end the game. We have Missouri at Minnesota up next. College football, followed by Michigan and Notre Dame. All to come tonight. Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jamison. And Jamison picks up 2 to the 39. Tampa Bay takes a timeout. 44 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 8. Tampa Bay needs to get the ball back. We'll be off the next 3 days. We'll be back on Sunday. We do have college football for you next, though. A couple of games. If anything were to change, we'll post it. On 2nd down, Dickerson under center. Hands off to Jamison around the outside, and Carter Jamison. No gain. And Tampa Bay takes their second timeout. It'll be 39 seconds left. If the Lions pick up the first down, the game's over. We have college football next. The Missouri Tigers and the Minnesota Golden Gophers are up next. Michigan Wolverines and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish after that. On 3rd down, Dickerson in the shotgun.
Here we go. Blue lining.
Banks in motion. Dickerson hands off to Jamison up the middle, and Carter Jamison, a big gain down to the 24-yard line. A 15-yard gain. That's a Lions first down. One more snap and this game is over. Detroit's going to win it. They'll be 4-7. Tampa Bay's going to drop to 6-5. 2 losses in a row now for Tampa Bay. Misty goes, I'm not picking them no more. This should be the final snap of the game. In the victory formation. They take a knee. And that should do it. As the final seconds will tick away. As the Bucks drop to 6-5. Your final score: Detroit 21, Tampa Bay 16. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. College football up next.